it did sort of register right. It's just like everybody's off the screen because the images are not in frame. Here, let me move it so everybody's in frame. Close to in frame. That's good enough, right? Good enough is good enough. I did wanna push that as a new policy for us. Like our failure is not an option. That we need to promote good enough is good enough as well. Everybody, this is the Cult of Router Days. This is our council meeting, and we don't want to talk about our sucky numbers. So we're just going to sit here and chit chat about the world being on fire and the general dumpster fire that's outside our doors. So since I don't have an about page up because I suck at doing my job, we're going to go around and people can find out who these people are.
Oh, so are you going to introduce yourself?
Everybody knows who I am.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Well,
We're
then I'm
making
Dr.
that
Jess.
assumption?
What?
Oh, that's true. Are we assuming they know who you are?
Well, I'm Michael Anderson Henderson Dorland. I'm the founder of this whole philosophy.
Okay.
Abascordism is mine.
Yes, it is.
I mean, I'm not sure anybody else would want it. Honestly, I'd probably give it away to you. Want it? You want my philosophy? There you go. We'll hand it off to Orion.
Nice thing about
Orion's
philosophies is that you can share them.
Orion's our mute intern.
Yeah.
No, we'll get to you in a minute, Bucko. Let's go ahead and go around again.
Okay. Again, I'm Dr. Jess. My corner of this world is psychology and making sure Michael doesn't say stupid things, or at least telling everyone when he does. And I do a lot of the video putting togetherness.
You do all the video putting.
You do all the video putting togetherness.
Video putting togetherness.
You don't do the stories and the scripts putting togetherness by yourself, though. We have you have a lot of help for that usually. But you know, it's a large chunk of it falls on your shoulders.
So when you're complaining about them all being AI, it's making me weep inside, and I ignore it. So
I wasn't complaining about them being AI. I mean,
all the people out there.
All the people. Yeah,
all
hey,
people that are like, these are AI.
All of you guys who are complaining.
Our pictures are generated by AI because you see these number of people. We can't draw that many images.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I can.
People.
Huh?
Yeah.
All of the people beyond the fourth wall.
Knew there was a reason we hired him. Anyway, that and he was cheap. Next up,
I am Bishop Sarah. I am our spiritual advisor for our non-religious cult, and I also do articles mostly surrounding coping mechanisms and how we're going to get through this dumpster fire of life.
I style myself as the regional step pope for Northeast Wyoming and the Great Plains, Step Pope Richard. I don't know that I've got any formal duties here besides contributor. But
you've got a bunch. You just don't ever do them. How's that editing on that book going, buddy? Tell you.
Well,
okay.
I'm most of the way through book B.
Sweet. All right.
So, but the other thing that I do is write essays and things that Dr. Jess takes and turns them into something coherent, or at least video worthy.
He's also our secret shadow rebel liberal in the deep red state of Wyoming.
I have a series that we put together of how Wyoming is more liberal than you think it is.
Note the white t-shirt and the beard and the hair. If he puts a baseball cap on, he looks like a rancher. He can totally fit in with everybody up there.
Ranchers would wear cowboy hats. Baseball caps are for farmers. East of the river.
Oh. The fact that you know that.
From here.
The fact that you know that is just sort of distressing in and of itself.
The fact that you didn't know that is kind of distressing, Michael.
I only lived up there for 28 years. I try not to remember any of it.
And you did spend a lot of time in the city, too, so you didn't necessarily have...
Okay, let's put this in context. The city that I stayed in was about the same size as let's see, Tombstone. I swear. Nah, it's bigger than that, but it's not as big as Marana. But
And most people out there don't know how big Marana is.
I don't care. They don't need to know. They can think of it as it's not as small as his neck of the woods, which is a traditional
worst
1912 farm community.
The worst traffic I was ever in Wyoming was getting behind a rancher moving his herd.
Okay. Well, that's
Took up the whole highway.
oh,
Wyoming
yeah.
State 111.
Sorry, you're causing flashbacks to traffic in DC. I was going to sit here for 10 minutes until the stoplight changed. And I could actually get through the intersection.
Oh, I'm
And
also the resident expert on homelessness.
Not because he's been that way a lot of his life. It's not that type of expert.
I've been working in that field since 2010.
See, that you got to clarify that because
2010. Yeah, 2000. No, wait, 2009?
see,
No, it was 2010.
Richard, you got to be clarification on that with about the working in the fields because we can't tell whether it's like a patch of land in Wyoming that you were living on because you didn't have a house or whether or not it's like in the industry of homelessness. So, I mean, I know a lot of people that, spent several years in the industry of homelessness. So,
Whatever.
what? That's the best you got. Whatever. This is, okay. Good witty
Been
quip.
doing database administration for the last 15 years, almost 16.
Trying to figure out whether or not that's as bad as homelessness. Database administration. Anyway, moving on past the technical angle that he has, because he doesn't have another witty quip right away. Seriously, Ed McMahon would be rolling in his grave. The last person we've got is our intern. First appearance on our show. First appearance in person on the camera for us. Welcome, intern. What's your name again? I don't remember. Just like a faceless office
I'm
drawing.
Orion. I'm an intern. I don't do a whole lot, and I should be doing more.
That's okay. He has a hard time doing a lot because his hand was like all loose and limp and like plasticine when he was waving there. It's like disturbing.
Mhm.
So normally at this time every week we get together and we speak about things such as our numbers, our future, what we're planning to do, our community outreach, and doing things like one of the things that we do is we're holding in-person events at Pop and Off in Tucson here, which is a local pop culture store, which does some great stuff. We did what was it? What is it that we did so far down
We
there?
did Jeopardy down there.
Did we
Fandom Jeopardy.
Fandom Jeopardy? Yeah.
And we did recycled paintings.
What the hell's
Taking
recycled
old
painting?
paintings and making
Oh, yeah.
them
You were
geekier.
there.
Oh, I was there. Yeah, that's right. My painting did not turn out that well. We also try to have little events where we go up to a local cinema and watch movies, which is very rarely crowded at all. Usually it's just me and my kid or a couple of us. But they did have it, Chapter 1, at the Loft on Sunday. And much to my chagrin, my kid convinced me to go. And it actually was pretty good on the big screen. So we have upcoming events. What upcoming events do we have?
On the 15th, we're going to do Scooby Thulu.
Okay.
That's
Which is
That's it. That's all we're going.
You could
That's
describe
your thing.
Scooby Thulu.
Oh, Scooby Thulu. I was trying to take a break because I'm sure people are tired of listening to me already. So Scooby Thulu is a role-playing game. We're going to be doing a demo of the role-playing game down there. It's utilizing Monty Cook game system. Either if we have a lot of kids show up, it'll be kid friendly and using the no thank you evil game system. And if a lot of adults show up without kids, it'll be using the cipher system and definitely not a kid friendly game. But it's going to be the same either way. A bunch of the Scooby crowd fighting Call of Cthulhu creatures and cultists and everything. So I'll be running that. Then what else are we doing?
On the 30th, we have the Oops Journal.
You
Yes.
want to explain the Oops Journal, you two?
You can come and get our soon-to-be newly published Oops Journal.
Published? We have something that's being published?
I know, it's
I
amazing.
think I got the proofs in today. I haven't looked at them.
Oh,
yet.
really? Is that what's in the box out there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
I think so.
And any
That's
printing problems is
online
Orion's
exclusive
fault.
information.
That's all I got to say. It's Orion's fault if the layout's all wrong. Yeah, it is. You know, I like Orion. He's going to draw those younger, that younger audience crowd into us and everything. That chipper face, that young, youthful look. Oh, stop it. Stop it already before I... Dear God. Okay, buddy Jesus.
So you can come and see our new Oops Journal, where
What
we
are-
focus on journaling about our failures and mistakes and learning to embrace those rather than ignoring them.
Yeah. Even though ignoring it seems to be the general direction that the country is going in.
Pushing it way down inside,
Or the word-
just like locking it in there, and
No, I think they just throw it out the window completely.
they don't acknowledge their mistakes.
Well,
We acknowledge
it's
it.
weakness. It's weakness if you acknowledge you fail at anything.
Yeah.
It's absolute weakness.
We should absolutely mock up an Oops Journal for the administration.
Yeah.
You know what? You can do that.
Violate, how many times can we violate you in law?
You could do that, Richard. You could do an Oops Journal for the administration. Every day you can write down failures of them and everything. I would do it, but I'm sure I'd end up throwing up a couple times when I was writing
our
the
book
pages.
is only set for like 60 days, so I think we'd already maxed out the capacity of it.
90 days.
90 days. Yeah.
Yeah, 90 days. Well, you just get
So
another
I'm sure
one.
any random 90-day period would probably work.
90 days worth of our own failures is nothing in comparison to 1 day of this administration.
Well, you got to be selective about what you write about.
Okay.
I mean, but you got to do that with yourself too, because I mean, like, I screw up 10 times a day, but what's worth putting down on paper? That's the question. You know, did I feed the cats today? Only 1 can of cat food because I forgot to order enough cans of cat food that they would get the 2 they normally do. Oops. But is it worth writing in the book? That's the question.
Yes, that's the point.
Yes.
To write
But
it
it's going
down.
to eat up the
Worth
whole
writing in the
page.
book.
It's going to eat up the whole page, though.
But there's multiple spots on the page for us to journal this stuff.
You haven't seen my writing. It does not fit on those little lines.
You should have designed bigger lines. Like,
You guys said 7 by 10. 7 by 10. You know, I had to go through and redo all the lines on that damn book and in the layout because it went to 710 and we had formatted the original PDF for 8.5 by 11. So when it shrank down because of the way the lines were structured, it didn't shrink the lines, it just threw 3 pieces of the underscore onto the next line, which then pushed all the lines down.
Oh dear.
Which the whole thing is that was a failure, which you fixed and you learned something
which is
from.
Yeah, I learned I'm not going to fix books with lines in them. Next journal we write's just going to have blank spaces. That's my solution on that one.
okay.
So I don't know. I listened to a news article this morning, and I know me and Richard tried the 25 days with no news. I don't think Richard pulled it off, but I actually managed to go 25 days with no news. And so when I got back into news recently, and I realized the eye twitch came back almost immediately, and the heart palpitations started within the next day or two. I figured I'd probably need to lessen my news load. But today I was listening to somebody from England, and this is a point of discussion for our group for today. The simple fact that what is the difference between Iceland and Argentina in terms of the potential situation of U.S. trying to take the country over?
Iceland or Greenland? Because this morning
Whatever, one of those.
Okay.
Argentina and Greenland. How's that? Or is it?
Okay.
Yeah, Argentina and Greenland. So, what's one of the big differences that you guys can think of how it would go down differently?
Are we talking about Argentina or Venezuela?
Whichever country got, they're all gonna fall eventually. Did you see that new Dawn Doctrine?
Yeah, I believe we're trying to talk about Greenland and Venezuela.
There we go. It's all traumatic. I'm
really?
blocking.
How are you so far off?
I am blocking this stuff out. Hey, look, I threw this whole episode together in 15 minutes. Get off my back. Okay.
I want you to like throw up a map of like South America, and I want you to point out where Venezuela is to all of us.
You know, if we had somebody here who managed the show other than me, they could do that. But
to do it to you, but
you can't. You can't, because I'm the one. No, you can't. Because
I can share my screen.
I don't want you to.
Traveling in Argentina right now, and she's perfectly fine. If she was traveling in Venezuela, I would be really worried. There's a big difference there.
I don't know about that. It's all going to be going the same direction eventually. But going back to the original question, what's the big difference?
The original one or the one you meant to say?
Yeah, because I'm not worried about Iceland.
Iceland or Argentina. But Greenland and Venezuela, yeah, no, I agree with you there. What would be the difference? It'd be easier to take over Greenland.
And here's the funny thing about it, because we're trying to be entertaining with our discussion here. You guys will never know if I said that on purpose or if I actually said that for real.
Okay.
Yeah. So so we could say that the difference is like Viking and conquistadors.
We could say that the difference is oil and not oil.
Do you have an input, Orion or Jess?
I said it'd be easier. That's the only difference.
I think Greenland's really big.
It's a really big island.
It is. There's not a whole lot of people there.
There's not a whole lot of people.
Now, I think Jess is right, but I think that's because I told her this morning what I had listened to. And so now she's just sliding in on the back of my news. You want to explain to him why it's pretty much already a foregone conclusion that country's going to be ours in a matter of 2 or 3 months?
Well, but see, then that's really me cheating and saying that you told me that the thing you watched said that there were bases that we could just throw 100,000 military on and take it over.
Yeah. That's the thing, because if you put 50,000 military troops in the base that is actually on land on Greenland, they would overwhelm the whole population of Greenland. So that's sort of, they've already occupied the country already.
I mean, the population of Greenland is under 57,000 people. So yeah.
And those 57,000 people don't have tanks and rocket launchers and things like that. So the thing about it is if you extrapolate this out and everything, I'm going to ask Alice real quick a question. How many military, U.S. military bases are in countries around the world? Because see, I don't think the other country that just got invaded had one, and it fell pretty quick.
Not an American one.
Exactly. That's the thing. So if you think about it this way, we already have a base in Greenland, so we've already established a beachhead, and we can overwhelm them. So the question is, there's 128 bases across 49 countries.
You're really close.
So Japan has 14 bases. Germany has 33,000 troops there. South Korea has 26. So essentially, if they really wanted to do this and actually start taking over the world, they've already got large military bases established in a lot of countries that they can just throw more troops at. Unfortunately for Orion, that means he couldn't be our intern anymore, because they definitely would have to draft him.
So I'm skeptical about just throw more troops at. That seems like an overly simplified premise.
Okay, let's look at the premise that's actually happened.
At what point does he actually have to get Congress's agreement?
Well, that's the thing. Let's look at what happened last week and everything. SEAL Team 6 went in, took the guy out, and now Trump is saying he's going to run all the oil in the country until they decide to put somebody else in office. It seems like a really overly simplified premise, too, but it didn't stop it from happening.
It hasn't happened yet.
Well, no, he has established that. What do you mean it hasn't happened yet?
They took Maduro.
Yeah.
And they've got the acting president. Initially, she was pretty defiant, but she knows her situation and so has been a little more compliant recently. But you can say things all day.
So if she's compliant to Trump and willing to do whatever he says, by proxy, well, by proxy, doesn't it seem like he got his way?
It seems like that right now. And we are at this place because the United States military has been planning this for a few months.
Right. I don't think there's been much planning on it at all, except for maybe special forces. I think everybody else was sort of kept in the dark.
So they were keeping a lot of folks in the dark, but the particular mission that they're doing is really just a special forces mission with some air support.
Yes. And why is this scary for Greenland?
So Greenland is a special case, but they are a part of Denmark, and Denmark is a NATO country.
Right.
And NATO is not going to sit back and let the United States just start taking over big chunks of their countries.
Really? You sure about that?
As small as they are, yeah.
You I watched Chamberlain give in the what was it, the Rhineland?
And how long ago did he die?
That's not the point. These guys have sucked up to him. Everybody has sucked up to him. And so why would they stop sucking up to him?
They're laughing at him
just
behind his back. They're sucking up to him in his face, and they're laughing at him behind his back.
Right.
They're talking a big game to keep him mollified, and he's manipulable, and they're manipulating him.
But here's
in the easy way that we know that he is able to be manipulated.
But here's a question for you. Here's a question for you. Think about this. How many American fighter jets does the UK have that they purchased from us that compose most of their air force? We can find out, because one of the things that recently came out about 9 months ago is that somebody could flip a switch and all of those fighter jets are no longer operational because they have American hardware in there that can just be a kill switch. So essentially, the U.S. could take out their entire Air Force without a single shot just by throwing a switch.
That sounds a little movie-esque.
Yeah, I know it does, doesn't it? So does Special Forces storming a palace and capturing a president and flying him out of the country under the cover of night. That sounds very movie-esque too, very Tom Clancy.
I think a more important question about whether Venezuela and Greenland are similar is if Venezuela and Mexico are similar. Because he's already
I
threatened
don't
them,
want to
right?
talk about Mexico. Mexico is not on the discussion table today
Why not?
because I live 100 miles from Mexico. So Mexico is not
You
on the
live less than 100 miles from Mexico.
Shut up. Shut up, Sarah. I do not live less than 100 miles. I am pretty
Well, I
sure.
live less than 100 miles. I live 3 miles away from you. So
Yeah, that's because you live 98.2 miles away from Mexico.
I know how far.
Now, granted, we only live 5 miles from the military base here.
Yeah, I live way closer to the military base than you do.
Not by much and everything.
Oh, that you'll admit?
Let's see. The U.S. controls 70 to 85%
you're
of
the
the
closest,
world's
Orion.
foreign military bases. Did you know that? The U.S. controls 70 to 85% of the world's foreign military bases.
So we've got fingers in a lot of pies all around the world. But now that they've seen that the United States military is willing to do Trump's bidding, and Trump is willing to do something pretty stupid, they'll be ready for him now. He's tipped his hand.
Mm-hmm.
Man, you have a lot of faith in those guys who voted for Brexit.
Yeah.
Well, obviously,
you know why they voted for
Brexit never sank in, so
You know why they voted for Brexit?
because they're fucking morons.
Because they wanted to make Great Britain great again.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Mm-hmm.
And kowtowing to America is not making Great Britain great again.
No, but if they all get together and form Oceania, which is technically what is actually in the cards to. If you look at an Orwell map of the world, it's sort of scary because that's really exactly how it's broken out. Oceania.
I like that you can remember the Orwell maps, but you can't remember where Venezuela is.
I know where Venezuela is on the map. I just got the names wrong. On purpose or not? That's the question. What's that? Shut up, Orion. I'm not sure I want people to watch this. I told Richard one of his jobs could be to go through the YouTube videos we record like this and then cut out little 2-minute sections that were interesting enough so people would actually come and watch us do this. But now I'm thinking that was a bad thing to tell him to go through and do.
Because he'll select the perfect 2 minutes of him sounding really, really smart and you not.
That's a risk you take.
I could give the job to Orion, then I know it never would be done. I don't even think he's brought me
Hey,
donuts recently.
You get what you pay for with us. So, like,
I'm paying thousands of dollars a year for this group.
No, you pay thousands of dollars for Alice and George.
yeah.
And the margarita mix is not cheap, and the margarita machine was not cheap. And
The pizza oven was really not cheap, but worth
no, actually the pizza oven was fairly cheap. It was about half the price of the margarita machine.
And you've had to do 2 margarita machines.
No, we got a refund on the one that broke.
Okay.
See, that little 2-minute clip right there, Richard, that would be good to put in, okay? People might be interested in talking about margarita. Look, it's a cult. They're talking about margaritas. They're not talking about Kool-Aid. It should work out good. Maybe they'll be happy with it.
As long as you're
I
not
still have a
wasting
thing
away.
of margarita mix that we need to mix up, but it's too cold now.
It is too cold. It's sad.
That's why I have. That's why I have
right at the end of
Baileys.
summer, and then like we haven't had it yet.
That's why I have Baileys here with hot cocoa. But you didn't get any on New Year's Eve.
It's not cold enough for us for Baileys.
You can come visit me in Wyoming.
No, that's too really cold.
No.
Actually, it's not that cold here. It was It's down to 36 now, but it
Yeah, I was gonna say-
almost 50
Do
this
you-
afternoon.
Okay, it's
Do you know
almost
what it is here?
50.
Do you know what it is here?
No.
59.
59. We
Yeah,
were
we
cold
were-
today. It was only like 60 something.
Mm-hmm. It was
Yeah,
cold.
we were
close to
almost
60 the other day.
We were almost as cold as Wyoming today.
They're high and our low.
No, because his high was 60s yesterday, and our high today was around 60 something, wasn't it?
We're in our January thaw.
Yeah.
That's the season between second winter and first spring. No, second winter and third winter.
Yeah. Tomorrow it's supposed to be raining from 8 o'clock on, and it looks like the high tomorrow is going to be
50 something.
yeah,
That's really cold for us.
56. Frickin' freezing.
Maybe Bailey's weather.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Should
can
come over
make
tomorrow
your
night.
own Baileys
Not
the
that
way
bad.
this today's going. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm losing money on this. Come on, people.
Yes, which is why you should support us on Patreon.
I don't need to support you. I'm already paying for this
I'm
stuff.
saying that out into the world.
Oh, that's right. People are watching. No, they're not.
Presumably. Eventually.
I don't. Yeah, maybe if you put clips, so 2-minute clips of us sounding pathetic like this up there, I suppose.
Okay, wait. The other way people can support us is to go find our albums on Spotify and put it in their rotation because we get a fraction of a penny every time it's played. I think we're almost up to a cent.
Whoa, really?
Ooh.
How many? That's like 100 plays, isn't it?
Okay, I have to look.
That's like
I can't actually
100
answer that.
That's actually a lot of money for a group like us.
And
I have to look.
You'll be able to buy our Oops journal now.
Yep, the Oops Journal will be available.
And we have t-shirts and stuff.
And we have t-shirt. Well, no, actually, we don't really have t-shirts because all those
Okay, we
designs
had-
need to be cleaned up and everything.
Okay, I am going to give you a number. We've had 72 streams on Apple Music and only 45 on Spotify.
That's
Fine.
okay. We don't support Spotify anyway, so it works out all right. Look, when they get rid of Joe Rogan, I'll go back to Spotify. But until then, I'm not going.
And I'm sorry, I lied. We actually have made 12 cents.
You're freaking kidding me. We've made 12 cents on our albums?
Yeah.
Well, I thought this was a losing venture, but I guess I was just told that it's not. We are on the path to successful. Somebody logged in and looked at us and said, "What the hell?" and logged right out. So that's
I
okay.
don't blame them.
Sometime later tonight, somebody will be looking for insomnia cures.
Yep, and we are the perfect insomnia cure.
Or not. This is too
Still
much
remember.
dynamic,
All
and
the
it's.
time, Michael, I can listen to you.
That's me. That's me. I'm an insomnia cure. My soothing voice and my boring topics that nobody can stand. The combination that's killer. You should see just Dr. Jess, boom, like that. The minute I start talking anything like THACO tables, armor class, boom, just out like a light. It's just remarkable and everything. My boss was asking about. I said I got my first game all written up, ready to go to playtest, and so I said it was a very productive break. I got the book laid out. We got proofs of it coming. I built out a new replacement for our, still under work, but it's a replacement for our Discord server. So it functions like our Discord server, which means there's nobody ever on it, but at least it has a game that you can play while you're sitting in there waiting to see if anybody else logs in. So I learned from my failure of having a large server with people to talk to each other and nobody being there to turn it into a large server with nobody there, but at least you can play a game.
There you go.
And we'll put a prize up somebody solves the first puzzle that I put in there, they win $100.
Okay.
Ooh.
100, what kind of dollars? Real dollars?
Dollars.
Okay.
Come on, nobody's gonna go in there in the first place, and anything I come up with is so convoluted
20
nobody
years
will
from
figure
now,
it out.
somebody's going to be asking you for that $100.
That's okay. I'll have raised that money by the sale of our albums by then. 12 cents a quarter?
Maybe
know,
it's Hong Kong dollars. Maybe
well,
it's Singaporean dollars.
Yeah, that would actually balance out pretty good.
Mhm.
Well, we're going to be doing that. We're going to be. Oh, look, he brought chili. Did you bring enough for everybody, Orion? Are you going to
It's
share?
corn potato soup. It's not chili.
Well, potato soup's good. Did you bring enough for now? Everybody needs to go eat dinner. Thank you very much.
I ate
only
dinner
brought this
already.
one.
Okay, let's work at this. We could. What are those YouTube videos where they just eat food and people watch people eat food? I'm gonna put.
That's
Oh,
disturbing. And
yeah,
I feel
yeah.
Really
I'm gonna put Orion up while we're all sitting around talking about him, and then people who can. We'll get more people watching us because nobody wants to listen to us just talk. So we'll attract the crowd of people. I mean, look, the other option is we can lower everybody's gain on their microphones, and we can become the ASMR chat. So, what do you want to do?
Here.
No.
Zoro's purring.
So we got a choice here. So somebody can start eating, or we can do ASMR, and we'll attract the crowd that probably would give us enough. I don't know, Richard. Maybe you want to make that a 2-minute clip. 2-minute clip. Hey, we're gonna start doing ASMR. Come and watch us.
Hello, and welcome to the Cult of Brighter Days. This is Zoro purring.
You should sleep faster, Sarah. Much faster.
I'm pretty sure it just creeped me out. I'm done.
I talk to you all the time. You constantly tell me to quit talking so loud.
That's true.
But let's not switch from loud talking to creepy talking.
Okay, sounds good.
Anyways, do you have something other than creepiness to talk about?
Oh,
Well, my microphone's not picking it up. I was trying to do sounds.
I'm going to put together a series of 2025 and recap.
Okay.
So you'll release that in what, 2027?
I'm going to do a serial.
How are you going to do a serial?
The same way I did They're Ruining Homelessness in a serial.
Oh, okay. So you're going to come up with the topic and hand it to Dr. Jess and have her do it. I gotcha.
Oh, he writes the article.
I wrote the articles for Ruining Homelessness.
Just
We
giving
do
you
some
guys.
work.
I'm just giving you a bad time. He did a lot of work last night when we were playing games and talking.
Mm-hmm.
He did a lot of. He did a lot of dying. He did a lot of dying.
Coyotes and
Yep.
a bear.
And
a tiger was about to eat me, but we closed down.
Yeah, well, yeah, because and then we let it continue to run for 15 hours. So
Which I think is really cool.
it's sort of like the revolution number 9 of 2026. So it was me doing Basie's, what was that, 5 minutes and 36 seconds or whatever, over and over and over again.
Uh-huh.
What?
We're just gonna have these.
I meant
more
that to be a
15 hours.
serious That's exactly what it was, over and over and over again.
You guys just aren't that funny.
I know.
Orion
Back to
is.
improv classes.
Well, you can be funny, Richard. You're just a little not rapid fire like you're supposed to be on YouTube.
I'm not rapid fire funny. I'm more situation comedy funny.
This is a situation, that's for sure.
Yes, and I got a kitty who's purring.
Hey, if that wasn't creepy, I don't know. I'm gonna make a 2-minute clip of that myself and put it up.
He's my lap kitty. He ever since he was tiny kitten, came to live at our house, and in the mornings I'd get up and have some coffee and start doing working remotely, and he'd come sit in my lap, and he was just a tiny kitten, and he'd fit into my lap, and now he overflows because he's all grown up.
Now we got one like that. He headbutts and is a real jackass because he thinks he's still the same size.
Mhm.
I'm an itty bitty kitten. Bam! Right in the head. What the hell? Oh, he did. He
He's
came
just
up.
a baby.
You could have. Yeah, that's what you say when he does that, right? No, that's not what you say when he does it.
That or ow.
You're like, get off of me! And then I'll say, get away, cat, you stupid. And he'll say, oh, he's just a baby. He just headbutted you.
But she's
I'm not
not to
sh-
say it.
He might have broke your nose. Who knows what's going on? I was going to have Orion do something, and then he just left.
Yep.
Which is weird, because I'm looking at him on the screen over here, and he's over here, but he's not over here.
Mm.
That's because
Time
there's...
travel.
It's because... Yeah, I guess time travel.
Wibbly wobbly timey wimey stuff.
I'm gonna go back in the past. Yep, there he is. Oh, there he just left.
Way to get our viewership numbers up. Thank you for being our concurrent viewer, Richard. Now go to Patreon and subscribe, okay? Then we can feel like we are making some progress on this stuff. So, when Ryan comes back, I'll have him do what I was saying. But I guess this is what we're gonna try to do for a while. Our long form videos that we're doing with the AI are not going over that well, and the cost of them is exponentially increasing. So we're gonna have to change our workflow on some of this stuff. All right,
So
hey.
you're getting us because we're cheap.
Are you going to draw 35 images for the next video? Is that type of cheap or?
No, she says
No,
us
I'm
being
like-
on here is cheap.
Oh,
Us
you being on
is
here.
cheaper
Yeah.
than
Yeah, mostly you've made
bunch
me
of
just
AI
look like a fool today. So I'm not sure that that's worth the money I'm spending. That's what I got to say. I'm not even sure the free is accurate here. It's like. So as we wrap up here, we're getting close. We got 10 minutes left. We're going to turn it over to Orion, the young one, the young person here, for Orion's quick take. So Orion, you have 3 minutes to explain something interesting that the young people out there nowadays. 2 minutes and 30 seconds you got to fill because we're using this as a short that we're going to cut.
There is a racehorse called Skibbity Riz. That is his actual name. And it is an actual racehorse that you can look up.
And
Why did you guys let Gen Alpha have anything? What is wrong
I
with you
don't
guys?
know. Gen Alpha,
they can't even bet on the horses. They're not old enough.
right? That was my thing. Is like they shouldn't be old enough to know about that. But yeah, Gen Alpha memes are dreadful. Coming from a Gen Z.
That's 30 seconds. You still have 2 minutes to go.
Oh, okay.
2 minutes of him saying
yeah. Let's see.
This people is the youth of America today.
Well, you put him on the
You don't
spot.
put the youth of America today on the spot.
Yes, you do, because when you go and invade Canada, you're going to have to be able to think on your feet. So don't even think that you're going to get away with this type of stuff. The Canadians will walk all over you.
Yes.
The Canadians
But they will
will.
be very polite about it.
No, they
Where's the
won't. You ever
White
seen them in war? Man, there's a reason there's Geneva Convention. That's them. They're the ones that caused that. Okay, they are. You've heard the story about the baked beans, right?
What? Huh?
Oh,
What?
have I
What?
heard the story about the baked
Oh,
beans?
in Canada. Okay, so I don't remember which war it was in, but the Canadians were fighting, and they had a bunch of extra cans of baked beans, and so they
yeah,
pitched
I
them
heard this
at
story.
the other troops, and everything like that. And so, because the other troops were starving and everything, and so they threw them at the other troops, because it's foxhole. I don't remember if it was war, trench war, or whatnot, but anyway, the people over there who got the cans of beans thrown at them were all like, hey, throw more over and everything. And so the Canadians threw hand grenades because they knew where to throw them. Because the people yelled, oh, there's people there. Let's throw
Okay, according to Gemini, it wasn't beans, it was corned beef.
whatever it was.
It
It
was
still
during World War One.
it still proves that those rules are there because of those polite people.
And they were throwing them at the Germans, so I don't blame them.
Polite people. Don't put that up there as a 2-minute short, Richard. I eventually am going to have to flee to that country, and I don't want somebody to catch. I don't want somebody to catch.
First.
I don't want somebody to catch me at the border and say, "Oh yeah, we're polite people." Oh wait, that means they'd have to watch the videos. What?
Wait for all those Saskatchewanians to come
I s-
pouring into Montana and North Dakota over that completely empty.
You should be very happy because your ums and everything, and your lack of preparedness and the inability for you to react to some situation managed to get you out of 2 minutes worth of conversation. So congratulations, youth of America.
It was planned like that. I swear.
I've seen you guys. I've seen my kids. That's not planned. That's just pure luck.
And I planned on my luck helping me out here.
Yep. Good
You
job.
can't deny I'd be a good cult leader too.
Okay. I don't know how my parents lived through me, but anyway,
Soup.
dude, these guys are chatty. If it wasn't for me, they'd just all sit here and stare at the screen for an hour.
Yeah, probably.
I've been drinking this for like the last month, and I still don't feel very vice presidential.
You need the eyeliner.
JD Vance, he drinks Diet Mountain Dew.
This has been my
This is our product placement.
Mountain Dew's zero sugar is much better.
I don't
As
know.
long as
I
you
don't have
go
Mount.
smashing windows.
I was talking to somebody today about how us early days hackers survived on Cheetos and Jolt Cola, but now that you can't get Jolt Cola anymore, Mountain Dew is the next thing. And now that I'm old, I need to have sugar-free crap. So
Yep.
I have to ask. Do you think it was the Mountain Dew that killed the Pope?
no, I think it was JD Vance that killed the Pope.
Well, JD Vance drinks Mountain Dew. I mean,
Do you suppose Mountain Dew was his weapon of choice?
exactly.
Hey, Pope Richard, let me finish this can and come and touch you, and let's see if it works. You're a Pope, right?
It might help.
You know where I live.
Does it indiscriminately kill popes of any type? Mountain
It's
Dew.
I'm
It's
not your
the
real
opposite of
pope.
holy water.
Oh, what?
You can't tell me what to do. I'm not your real pope.
Tell the Pope what to do anyway. He's the voice of God on earth. What are you going to do? You're like back talking to God if you say that. Hey, listen here, Pope. It's like you're just asking for a smackdown from God. That's all I gotta say.
Wow. Okay.
Okay.
I don't know
God
how
and I,
Sarah
we're like
hasn't
this.
stopped this conversation yet.
I'm just
but-
like flashbacks of Alan Rickman and Demetrion and like, yeah, actual voice of God. So,
I
yeah.
well,
So
I am the voice of
our cult.
somebody's talking through me. I just don't know who it is. I am the voice of Abascordism. Abascorianism. Well, thank God we're at an hour, guys. I'm sure
Yeah.
everybody watching this is thanking God that we're in an hour too. Oh wait, no, they turned us off a long time ago. I'm pretty
Yeah,
positive
nobody's
of
watching
that.
us.
And
Nobody's
now it's
watching
time
First
for
us.
5
some
minutes of
Dr.
us
Pepper
actually
Zero
outside.
Sugar.
That Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar tastes like butt.
Have you tried the strawberries and cream Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar?
Oh, that tastes like butt plus.
You and my wife. She doesn't like anything Dr. Pepper. I'm like,
No, the strawberry soda is, unless it's a crush, it's not good.
Okay, wait. He could have done something completely different about that and saying something about you and his wife both knowing the taste of butt, but
Yeah.
he didn't go there. He
I
was
told you!
really
never
nice.
even crossed my
I
mind.
would like to point out that Pope Richard's reaction speed and ability to pivot is as good as Orion's. Orion, look at Richard. That's what you're going to be like in about 40 years. Right there. That's where you're going to hit.
The closest my wife has come to characterizing the taste of Dr. Pepper is blech.
I like Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper's good. But putting Dr. Pepper in strawberry cream? That's like... If it
As far as I
was...
can tell, they just do strawberry cream and put the Dr. Pepper label on it. I don't think they try to make it taste anything like Dr. Pepper. Same with the blackberry or blackberry and the cream soda. I think it's just a cream
The
soda.
cream soda's not bad. I tried that blackberry one when I woke up and the can had spilt on me. I was really distressed because that stuff laid me out flat. It was just horrible. Horrible, I tell you.
Yum yum.
All right. So we
You're
were at an
disturbing.
hour a minute ago.
We are at an... Well, no, I mean, well, we did come in a bit late because whoever was running on the camera was like a little, Let's see if I can actually end this stream at a reasonable time and not at 4 o'clock or 8 o'clock in the morning when I come into the room and say, oh, look, it's still going on. All right, everybody. This is the Cult of Brighter Days. I don't know what the hell you call this. It's the good word.
Rambling.
It's the good word.
It's the good word. And what was the good word for today, Sarah?
The good word is that some of us know the difference between Argentina and Venezuela.
Go to hell. Go to hell. That's the good word right there. Go to hell. You got to say it really fast, though, to make it a word. Go to hell. Anyway, thanks, everybody. Say
I believe my
bye.
reaction would be go to hell if I were human.
Cut the stream. Just like cut.
Bye, everybody.